All right, it is another beer review and comparison time, another blind taste test. And this time, it's going to be Florida's Alai IPA against Georgia's Hopsecutioner from Terrapin Brewing in Athens, Georgia, which is right here. This is an IPA. It's 7.3 ABV. And Terrapin is a brewery that's been around for a while in Georgia. They have some decent beers there. And of course, we have Alai from Tampa, Florida, Cigar City Brewing. It's 7.5% ABV. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these cans up. I'm not going to cover them like I did the last time because I could just keep my eyes closed. So I'll cover them up and taste them with my eyes closed, and hopefully I'll be thoroughly mixed up on which can is which. So let me start shuffling them around, and I'll talk while I'm doing this, so it'll be harder for me to keep track of which can is which, and I have no idea which can is which at this point. Okay, so now I have two cans here, and I don't know which is which, and I'm going to taste them. Very caramely. This is a more of a malt taste to it than hops. It's good. So if you don't like the IPA taste because it's too citrusy, you might like that one. It's bitter too. And well, this has got a tangy hop flavor to it. So I'm thinking that this is the highlight. But it also has some caramel taste to it. But maybe that's just because I still have some of this in my mouth. I don't know. Okay. More citrusy, more malty, or more hoppy and more malty. Well, the question is, which one do I like better? And I was wrong. Wow. This, I thought, the malty one, I thought that this was Hopsecutioner. But it's Alai. And this is the citrusy one. But it doesn't really taste as citrusy now. It's just that first taste. Interesting. I don't know how to explain this. It's got a malty taste to it and some hops to it. And now I can taste some hops in this, the more hop, citrusy hop type flavor. Well, that's interesting. Which one do I like better? It's a tough one. These are both good. I could drink either one of them. Yeah, I am tasting the more citrusy flavor in the Alai. But as I said, trying to decide which one I like better, I guess it'll all depend on my mood and yours too, or your taste. Because if you like malt, well, they both have a malty flavor, but before I said that this one was more citrusy. I think I said that, and this one was more malty, thinking that they were the other ones. But, I was basing my judgment on the taste because, I did this one against the Sweetwater IPA, and this one came out real citrusy. The Sweetwater IPA was a lot more bitter and had that pine flavor to it. I really thought that I would be able to tell this one on the first sip that it was Alai, but it wasn't. I was wrong. And this one, did I say this one had a caramely taste to it when I first took a drink of it? I can't remember. I have to go back and look at the damn video. But I am tasting some bitterness and caramel flavor, malty flavor. I could drink either one of them. But I will probably have to choose this one if I had to only drink one of these for the rest of my life. Probably have to go with this one. But I'm going to pour these into a glass now so we can check out the color. Okay, here goes the highlight. The highlight, last time, as you saw, if you watched my previous video, it didn't produce much of a head, which is okay. And the Sweetwater, that produced quite a bit of head. Let's see how the Hopsecutioner goes. This is Hopsecutioner. Yeah, it's Hopsecutioner. Just had to make sure. Got the right beer here. All right. And a bit more fizziness, more of a head on the Hopsecutioner. Colors. Up to the light. Both are clear. Hopsecutioner is producing more carbonation, more bubbles in there, it seems. I don't know if you can see it. A bit more head on the Hopsecutioner. I tell you, the Hopsecutioner give the Alai a run for its money. Now that's the Alai taste that I was expecting. This one's got, I think this one's a bit more flavorful with the caramel and the maltedness. Plus you get hops in there. So I don't know, hell, maybe I like this one better. It's a toss-up, really. It's a toss-up. So again, which one would I have to drink if I could only drink one for the rest of my life? Geez, either one. Either one. Yeah, it's been a while since I had Hopsecutioner, and I don't remember it being this good, but it's good. Man, it seems, I don't know, if you just want something crisp and refreshing, more like a lager, then maybe this is your beer. You can go out on a hot day and drink this. Because IPAs, they're not like your typical lagers where you want to drink something smooth and crisp and refreshing on a hot day like a lager. IPAs aren't for that, but they are for some people. Yeah, this one's definitely have some flavor to it. Definitely more taste to it. A different taste. I mean, that's the highlight has taste too, but it's not quite as bitter or as prominent or strong as Hopsecutioner. I would say the Hopsecutioner tastes a little bit stronger overall, and a little bit more bitter and more malty. And caramely. Well, I'm kind of, interchanging the caramely taste and the malty taste. They're similar, in my opinion. Yeah, this would probably be better sitting on the beach drinking. Whereas this, I don't know, sitting around shooting the shit with friends and drinking this. If you want a nice strong beer. So there you go. We're past 10 minutes. It's long enough. Hopsecutioner, Alai, both good beers. For me, they're different, but they're a toss-up. I could take either one of these. And it really depends on my mood. So sometimes I might go for this taste, and sometimes I might go for this taste. And if you like malty beers and you don't like the IPAs, you might not like either one of these because they are both a little citrusy, especially this one a little bit more. But this one, if you like the malty stuff, then you probably would be more interested in that. Thanks for watching.